Listen to this.
It was sitting on that cement right there.
For about a year, Jean Mansell has cherished her cement Jesus statue, an heirloom from her late uncle.
There was footprints behind it and footprints in front of it.
But Thursday morning, Jean walked outside only to find that Jesus was gone.
My husband got a phone call.
Come on. Do you really have to put it that way?
That newscaster.
They're
To
just
find that Jesus was
gone.
He didn't say Jesus statue.
No.
He didn't say
Jesus
her
was
gift
gone.
was gone. To find that Jesus was gone.
Was gone. That Jesus was gone.
My husband got a phone call in a real graspy voice over the phone saying, check your mailbox.
In the mailbox, a ransom note.
The note basically said they were holding Jesus for ransom.
The note reads, we are holding Jesus ransom until you clean up the poopy from your wieners, and trust us, we see you take your wieners for long walks without picking up their poopy in our yards. This has upset us dearly, so please clean up all the wiener poopy if you want to see Jesus unharmed.
Oh, my God.
I hate our country.
Yo, drop a
is
bomb.
the
Drop
worst.
bombs on us now, somebody.
It is the worst.
Is that the whole story?
No, Jimmy.
What happened? Did Christ escape?
We'll tell you Monday.
Oh, look at you with the tease.
He got arrested and he's lost in Weehawken somewhere.
Yeah.
It has to be a young person because they put these little lines next to the word Jesus. No adult's going to waste their time doing that. And referring to wiener poopy, my gosh.
My
Jean has
gosh.
four
My gosh.
Put lines next to the word what? I didn't understand that.
Yeah,
Jesus?
next to the word Jesus. I don't know what they
What
mean by that.
lines? Man, unless they underlined it.
Or they put it in quotes.
Quotation marks, maybe.
No grown-up's going to waste their time doing that.
Like, it's not Jesus, it's Jesus, you know.
Well,
it's your
actually, it was-
Jesus.
it's
It makes sense,
It's
yeah.
appropriate
It's
to put
actually-
Jesus in quotes.
It's actually good punctuation they were
Yeah.
using there.
This could be the greatest news story because it has Jesus, wiener, and poopy in it.
That's pretty
All in one.
Pretty
All in one.
Hee hee hee.
Jean has 4 wiener dogs and admits there was a complaint last year about their leavings, but says she's cleaned up every pile since.
Why can't this guy talk like a
Leaving.
human being?
They're leaving?
They're leaving.
leaving. He already said poopy like 4 times.
Yes, a poopy. Wiener poopy.
I think he was like probably were going over the copy when he was doing the voiceover.
Yeah.
Should I say poopy or, it doesn't seem dignified. I was saying poopy and quoting the letter.
Right.
I think now that it's me speaking, I should say...
Feces, like an adult.
Should I say feces? No,
no, that doesn't... How about leaving?
Waste? No.
Leaving.
Leavings.
Leave.
Because I could say it with that inflection. Leaving.
Leaving.
Oh.
Start Googling wiener poopy. Let's go, guys.
There it is.
Let's go.
That's-
Wiener poopy.
We want that as top Google search for the day.
Yeah, this is today's Google search. Wiener poopy.
Can we hear the end of that again where he says leavings, please?
Leaving.
It has to be a young person because they put these little lines next to the word Jesus. No adult's going to waste their time doing that. And referring to wiener poopy, my gosh.
My
Jean
gosh.
has 4 wiener dogs and admits there was a complaint last year about their leavings, but says she's cleaned up every pile
Boy,
since.
we really built that up.
Yeah, he just goes, complains about their leavings. We're like, leavings. Yeah, I liked our version better.
Me too.
Says she's cleaned up every pile since.
I take my dogs for a walk. I carry a plastic bag with me, and I pick up anything that they do.
Now, Jean just wants her statue back and says she won't press charges.
I hate this guy.
That one's really bad.
I
She
hate
wants
this
the statue
guy.
back and says she won't press charges. Let me do another one. Take 2. Let me do it. She says and says she won't press charges. How was that? Can I hear that back?
Is there a school for that? Is there some place we don't know about, like broadcasting school where they tell you to do this?
Does it sound like someone's
You have to use your
doing you?
You have to
from
use your diaphragm.
Someone's entering you, and you're needing to
leaving.
And she said, "Oh, that's good." Yes.
How long?
Why?
How long is broadcasting school?
It could be 4 years, yes. Or it could be a quick weekend course.
For this guy, it's
You
like,
learn
it's
the
like
same.
2 years, like the same as, being a sous chef for, the Olive Garden.
The American Culinary
Can we just hear
Institute.
that? Can we just hear that last part again with it? And says she wants her Jesus statue back.
Bag with me, and I pick up anything that they do.
Now, Jean just wants her statue back and says she won't press charges.
All right, that was worth it.
And says
Jean just wants her statue back and says she won't press charges if Jesus isn't harmed.
And I thought, my gosh, something like that's going to be safe in your yard.
Why?
It wasn't.
Why would you think that? It's outside.
It wasn't.
It's safe in your house, in your locked garage, in your yard. It's not safe. It's sitting outside, dummy.
Yeah.
Did we take your daughter's leavings to the doctor's office yet?
Where are her
Oh, you
leavings?
still got her leavings in your hand.
Louis C.K. still has them and says he needs somebody to bring them down to the pediatrician.
And says
The poopy from the
What is
wiener
that
child.
voice? What is that?
I don't understand what that is.
Who told these people that that's how we like to hear things?
We want to hear the news delivered in a phony, singy voice. And says,
He sounds like a American version of the BBC guys. BBC News.
oh, they are really weird.
And genocide. Like every story somehow has.
Yes.
And HIV/AIDS.
There was a problem in Baghdad.
Baghdad.
Another bombing which claimed the lives of hundreds. What kind of inflection is that?
Hundreds.
Hundreds. Another tragedy that could have been averted.